What would you do if your country was invaded overnight? But before answering that question, we would like to introduce ourselves. We are the Group 9. Okay, let's start. Before the war ever reached Philippine shores, the signs were already clear.
Japan's aggression in China worried leaders across Asia. In response, nearly one-fourth of the Philippine national budget was given to military defense.
President Manuel L knew the danger was real, so he called back General Douglas MacArthur, who had just retired from the United States, to help prepare the country for war.
But while leaders focused on defense, problems at home continued to grow. Farmers wanted fair land for themselves, groups fighting for workers, and poor people became stronger.
Although Quezon pushed important reforms through the National Assembly, many of them were weakly enforced.
Then, December 8, 1941, everything changed. Japanese planes attacked the Philippines.
The U.S. military build-up had barely begun, and the Japanese advance was swift. By Christmas, Manila was declared an open city.
To avoid destruction, the capital was left undefended. Quezon and Vice President Sergio Osmeña were evacuated to Corregidor Island, where MacArthur had his headquarters.
At one point, Quezon considered returning to Manila to surrender, but he convinced otherwise. In March 1942, Quezon left the Philippines aboard a U.S. submarine.
He would never return. Osmeña left as well. By May 1942, Filipino and American forces, led by General Jonathan Wainwright, surrendered to Japan.
In Manila, an executive commission made of Filipino political leaders began cooperating with the Japanese authorities. Life under occupation was harsh, food was scarce, and fear was everywhere.
In 1943, the Japanese replaced the commission with a so-called independent Philippine Republic. His president was Jose P. Laurel, chosen by Japan.
Many lawmakers joined this government, not always out of loyalty, but often out of survival. Still, resistance was growing.
Even before Bataan fell, guerrilla groups formed across the country. Many were loyal to the United States. In the central Luzon, the Hukbalahap, led by the communists, rose from the earlier agrarian struggles.
Some collaborators secretly helped the guerrillas, but resentment grew between those who fought in the mountains and those who stayed in power.
This division would shape the country long after the war. Then, in October 1944, hope returned.
American force landed in Leyte, led by MacArthur, who famously promised, "I shall return." Civil government was restored, at least in name.
Sergio Osmeña, now a president after Quezon's death, returned to a country devastated by war. Politics soon followed. MacArthur supported Manuel Rojas, a former collaborator who had also worked with the U.S. intelligence.
Rojas became the candidate of a new political group, the Liberal Party. Osmeña, old and exhausted, ran but lacked the strength to fight a strong campaign.
In April 1946, Roxas won by a narrow margin. 1 month later, he became the last president of the Commonwealth. And on July 4, 1946, as a Republic of the Philippines was proclaimed, Manuel Roxas became his first president.
The Japanese occupation left scars on cities, on families, and on politics, but it also revealed the strength, courage, and resilience of the Filipino people in the face of war.